Meow. Meow.
What's up, guys? How's it going? We're back. Testing. With another stream. Just to briefly explain. I already explained everything on the previous stream that we did earlier today, but to cut a long story short, I was testing a certain stream quality because I need to know if my stream computer can actually handle it okay. And I watched the footage back and everything seemed great. And during the stream, the performance, the stream PC seemed really good still.
Excuse me.
And so I decided to just go live again. I just had my tea. I'm going live again. Streaming at even higher quality. So, with that being said, we are going to play some Mewgenics. But first, I'm going to post about the stream in the Discord, just in case anybody would like to join us. So you'll just have to bear with me for a moment whilst we actually do that. So let me just do that 1 second. Adult stream enjoyers. Going live, doing some more stream testing while playing more Mewgenics. And I'll link to the YouTube stream. And I'll link to the Twitch stream.
Meow.
Let me actually just pop out this new YouTube chat just to make sure I've got the right one. Although I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube actually watching these streams, which kind of makes me wonder. Like, I bet if I edit the stream right now, say no, not made for kids. There, see, all this stuff's not being filled in. I bet it's not being recommended But if I just fill in these details, we'll randomly get newcomers. It's the whole point. It's having this setup was did not have to do any of this, but I'm doing it anyway, just out of curiosity. Okay. Let's jump back to Mewgenics. So it should have even higher quality. All right. I created a different scene when my camera's in a sort of moved out of the way. Because when I was watching back, you couldn't really see a lot of what we were doing when we're choosing our cats. So I'm just going to put all our cats together. Honestly, let's just double check. Oh my god, is that really all we have? Items wise. We lost so much gear on that last run. I guess. Right, I'm going to try and do a better job at explaining as well. So this is the house. This is where all the kitties live. This is where you are between runs. And down, right, let's start at the top. So the top right, got our money. That's self-explanatory. We can buy stuff. Then there's our number of cats. Then there's the number of food. And when it says out of 100, that's our current max food that we can have. Then there's the end day button that actually does what it says. It ends the current day, which will come back to that. The house count is number 1. I think that's because I think you can eventually have multiple buildings, but I'm not sure about that. Then there's the date and the top, just random settings menu. Then this is the build menu, so we can actually move things around in our house and stuff, right? And we can buy new things to place in the house. This is where we inspect all of our cats. We can cycle through each cat and see all of their stats. We'll be doing a lot of that in just a moment. This is our storage, so there's any items that we can equip on our cats get stored here on the left. And then if you drag stuff over to the other side just by clicking on it, it says it will be emptied at the end of the day. So when you end the day, it gets rid of whatever's in the trash, so you can delete items. This is the Boone County map. This just comes up. It's where you can just go to talk to the different characters in the game. And some of them just give tips on different parts of the game, right? But some of them are shops. And then we can go back home here. You can see by these as well, there's always like a number out of something. So we're on like 2 out of 10 with Butch, for example. And there's a little cat icon. So that means that when we get to 10 cats given to Butch, we can send the cats to different characters, we'll unlock something. It says there, next reward, upgrade your item storage. I actually would like to do that. But each of these characters wants different cats. So it says wants cats that have been to the sewers or the junkyard, for example. And we're getting into a bit more detail than what I was wanting to right out the gate. But you will see when we go through some of these cats, it has a little character icon by this pipe. And that means if we click that, it's telling us that a certain character wants them, and it was this person's face, right? And yeah, so if you drop them in the you can do it like this, or you can do it from the menu. It's just faster to do it from the menu. Well, basically, if you put cats in this pipe, sewer pipe, that's how you send them to other characters, right? So that's that. This is the shop for buying stuff for the house. And this is the shop for buying stuff for your cats, basically. I've just noticed there's a food storage box for 100 coins. That's interesting. You can buy lots of food as well. I'm actually going to buy this catnip. Now I'm seeing this for sale, actually. Yeah, what does this guy... 2 comfort. Gut slamp, comfort, stimulation, appeal. Oh, we don't have enough money for any of that. That's just quite expensive. So anyway, that's the menu. So what we're actually here to do at this point is to prepare for our next adventure, right? And to do that, we want cats. Now, we do have a good amount of cats. We've got 6, right? But we can actually hypothetically maximize our options by trying to have more cats. So when you end the day, a new stray will show up. But in the night, there's also a chance of certain events happening. So we're going to do that because we want more cats. Now, this is the ideal scenario where cats mate and produce a kitten. Look how awesome that kitten is. So we gain 2 cats because we got 1 stray and 1 kitten. So I'm actually going to end the day as many times as we can. Just because we'll only be able to do it a few times anyways. But I want options. And see, we've got loads of turds to get rid of. Right. Yeah, we... Okay, so now what I'm going to do... I'm going to go flick through the cats real quick and just see if there's anything that these guys are interested in. Any cats that these guys want, basically, that could be worth sending off. Spawn water tiles in an area around yourself. It's still number 1. That's pretty funny. What's Tracy gonna do? Stocks a blank collar. What does that do? Let's work towards that just because I'm curious. All right, so I'm actually real quick. I do want to increase our item storage. So he wants cats that have been to the sewers or the junkyard. Which means we need our cats that have made it that far to come back. But it's not a problem right now, so maybe we should worry about it later, because currently our storage is pretty much empty. So yeah, I might leave that for a while. So let's get a party together. Let's have a look at this cat here. So it's called Naya Bushka. So just to explain, this game is basically a turn-based strategic, you know, roguelike RPG, all the words. It plays much like a board game, but it's all sort of D&D/traditional RPG archetypes. So when we go through our cats here, you can see we've got different stats. We've got strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, speed, charisma, and luck. And, you know, different cats have random stats, which means they're going to be better at different things. But cats also come with different abilities. So these are just innate abilities that these cats come with. And they'll gain more later when we assign them a class. But these are just the basic abilities. And these are the things that are really unique. So these are our active abilities that we actually use during combat. And at the bottom, these are passive ones. Now, for example, this cat, short lob snot, lob a snot over units and obstacles, or spit, infinite range, deals 1 damage. So this cat is actually really good at attacking at range. So you could view this 2 different ways. You could think, well, maybe this cat would be a really good ranged class, or maybe you could assign this cat a melee class, but then you'd all of a sudden you'd have a melee cat that could still attack at range. So it could be a good multi-class all-rounder option. So it's also got this passive called Breath of Life, and it says when you heal a downed unit, revive it. This is actually really, really powerful to start with. I've just realized I've not seen that before. One to come out of the box like that. No pun intended. So this could make a good cleric, who's the sort of healing class that we currently have access to. So I'm just dragging up here as just a way to organize myself, so we can remember. If we select another cat, this cat, for example, you'll see actually has a negative thing. So this is actually a condition that this cat has, and these are actually hereditary. They're actually passed on when they have kids. So cats will inherit certain things, or it'll just have random mutations when they mate. So you might want to do some sort of selective breeding or whatever, but these are always passed on. Now, downsides also have an upside, so usually. So this one has depression. And you can see that we get -1 on all stats, right? And it says adjacent units get all stats down 2. So that's just all bad. There's no upside to this. Although maybe there is some weird scenario where that would be helpful. But that's a tough one, honestly. So we might give this one to the breeder. Because getting some... He'll eventually give us more breeding information. If we give him a certain amount of cats, then that could be helpful later. Toxoplasmosis, no way. I was wondering if that was in there. That gives you a -1 constitution, -1 intelligence. Start each battle with a rat familiar. Your basic attack charms rat enemies. Whoa. It also has confusion when performing an action. You have a 25% chance to instead hit itself equal to its strength. Very interesting. So that's a maybe. Ichiban. What the hell? That's Japanese for number 1. Spawn a poop on an adjacent tile. There's actually a few reasons that could be useful. Lob's not as well. So that's a maybe for me as well. I just want to test out a couple of things where we switch in between different scenes, by the way, on the stream real quick, just to see how the stream PC is actually handling just the performance of the stream in general. Everything seems good so far. Okay, so dumps can actually basically have treasure inside it, and some cats, depending on what conditions they have, may even heal from eating it. This is interesting. This is definitely the offspring of my beef. This has really high dexterity, and it can throw a dart just innately, which is kind of interesting. Hose off, spray unit off, spray unit with water, cleansing its debuffs and making a puddle.
This next half hour of commercial-free music is brought to you by Radiation.
That's interesting.
Starting to look weird? Skin falling off? It's definitely radiation.
That's, yeah, getting rid of debuffs could be useful. Hunt, a ranged attack that turns anything it kills into meat. Oh, dude, we've got some really interesting cats. Loads of interesting cats. Short, roll up to 3 times in a straight line. 3 tiles in a straight line. 3 is quite a lot. Gym membership, spend 5 coins. Gain all stats up. Castable once per turn. What? That sounds nuts. So that's permanent, is it? Yeah, that sounds like it could get very expensive. But at the same time, it could be like power leveled, which is crazy. Brace, gain +1 temporary brace until your next turn. Attack and adjacent. Yeah, okay, so brace is useful, but compared to the wild shit we've got, it's not that outstanding. So we've got a powerful range attack that deals damage equal to half your health rounded up. And then we've got this. Okay. And then this one is retired. Okay, so out of what we've organized here, let's take a look at these stats. This guy, 6 is quite... So this guy's got good strength and dex and charisma. This person has good dex, constitution. Charisma. It's kind of... We could do with another room. You just keep running away from me. So they've all got some 6s.
More effort to give this song an evocative title. You know, something about...
See, this cat has very little downsides.
A cooler full of Coca-Cola or off-brand soda. Do better, people.
Meow. Ow. Meow. Meow. Meow.
The gym memberships just sounds crazy. but it's low luck and low speed. I'll have to think about that, but that ability is just nuts. Getting rid of debuffs. I think they either want something high mobility. Right, hang on. This is... The Rat Familiar thing sounds nuts as well. And this guy has high strength. So I want that. This guy just doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. I would say he's could make a good tank because of the roll thing, but... I mean, he only has 5 strength, so higher would be better. Clearing debuffs does kind of sound good, but... I'm just wondering if we can maybe like farm money with the dump ability, but I think we're probably going to go the hard route for more money anyway. What's up, Bodime? That's good, thanks, mate.
Meow.
Oh, this... Oh, no. This is way bigger of a deal, though. To start with, reviving down teammates when you heal. So... This guy being able to turn things into meat could be really good as well. So I want that because of the familiar. That sounds crazy. I think maybe this roll one we should replace with the guy that can turn things into meat. Right, so now we've selected our party. We have to assign them a role or a class. And we do that by putting collars on them. So we can have a tank. We can have tanks, clerics, thieves, mage, hunters, or fighters. Obviously, there's only 4 cats. So I think right out the gate, Breath of Life, when you heal a down unit, revive it, that has to be the cleric. No question about that. A ranged attack that turns anything it kills into meat. It has high luck, intelligence, and constitution. So, mage. It could be a good mage. A lot of the time, mages end up with low HP because of low constitution. Once we level this up, that's really high intelligence. Which you can, once you get to a certain level, you can make like your mana and stuff relative to your to specific stats. And for a mage, you would probably want to do intelligence. So that could be good. So this guy we're literally taking because it has toxoplasmosis. So we'll start with a rat familiar. And your basic attack charms rat enemies. And it can do confusion, which is pretty interesting. He's got high dex and high strength. And his intelligence is okay as well. I'm leaning towards thief or tank for this. But I'm not sure. But this is the one that has the crazy gym membership thing. You can level up all stats by consuming money. That just seems awesome. I really want to try this out. We definitely want a thief if we're farming money. So I think making this guy a thief would be really good. Becomes a random thief. Oh, yeah. So some of our abilities, we'll go over that in a moment. Some of them we won't know what they are until we start. So this guy, I mean, he's got 6 constitution, 5 strength. I mean, I'd want high strength really for a tank, but high constitution is obviously also really good. Because he's going to be extra tanky. I think that's a good idea. 10 constitution gives us 40 HP. Right, so now we've assigned our colors, so we know what classes each one is going to be. You can see now that there's these mystery abilities, and it says it becomes a random tank starter ability when you lock in. And so anything with a question mark, we won't find out until we start the game. So we have to check that. We have to pay attention. See, now we're locked in. We can't go back. So we can see our mage, Millicent, can absorb. It spends all of your mana and heal that much HP. That's really, really good. Charge up passive. This is the passive that we got. If you end your turn with 0 mana, the next spell you cast is free. This is really good. And obviously we've got Magic Dart, which we already would know that. So we've also got Poison Tips. Your basic attack inflicts 1 poison. Oh my god. Already, this is a freaking awesome character. So it's going to have a rat familiar. We've got nail throw because it's a thief, and those are going to be poison because we've got poison tips. We can confuse. This also has a chance to charm a rat, and if we've got an ability that if it crits gives 5 bleed. Oh my god. That might be one of the most powerful level 1 characters I've had so far. So Enor, got gym membership, so spend 5 coins and you'll gain all stats. So everything will go up once, and it says castable per turn. This sounds nuts. This just sounds nuts. It's going to be very expensive, but I want to just farm money and see if we can power level this tank. Because we've already got 10 constitution. Like, everything else is kind of low. But this character could get nuts if we go the hard path for more money. Then we've got Vanilla. And Vanilla, we've got open wounds, and attack that deals more damage the less health the target unit has based on percentage of health. That's interesting. And Breath of Life, we already knew this, but this is powerful. So this means that we can heal a downed unit just by casting a normal revive spell, so we don't need a revive spell. So that means we start with revive, which is not normal. So this is a powerful level 1 character as well. And we're blessed we get +1 to 2 random stats at the start of each turn. Very powerful. Again, really crazy. Okay, so got some catnip that we can give to somebody that will give us mana. So I think it's only one bag. I feel like oh yeah, Millicent can also our mage can also turn things into meat. I think I would ordinarily give this to a cleric, so let's just do that. And then we've got Brick Mask, which gives us +4 armor. It's got a 50% chance to break when we return home, doesn't really matter. And it also inflicts 1 bruise on units that contact you. This should just go on the tank because we're going to be getting in people's faces with the tank. So we're going to be touching them basically and bruising them. The Stabbing Servants, that's what it's called, the party. It's randomly generated funny names. Right, let's now change scene. Oh, actually, this is still better for this screen. Right. Right. Why do we look like this? Why does everything look flat like this all of a sudden? I don't understand why. I don't like it. Right, we want money, don't we? So I'm gonna move up here. I can't believe that just deals poison damage like that. Have I pressed something to make this weird view be happening? Or is this just some weird random map condition? I don't know how I manage this, but I don't like it. Wait, actually, you know what? I'm wondering something. I feel like this might be what caps lock or something does. Wait. There we go. I just got rid of it. Oh, if you hold control. My control button was held down. That's actually really good to know because sometimes you do accidentally press the same tile. Right, anyway. Confusion. And turn. Right, so actually we do have a little rat familiar there, which is funny. Okay, so this rat here missed. So I do want to try and farm as much money as possible. So we're going to be trying to draw out these rounds as much as possible, frankly. What's up, Bev? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, bud. So we can see, I feel like I need to do a better job of explaining the actual rounds. So one of these characters, this one here, look, we've got gym membership, can spend 5 coins and it levels up all stats. So I want to collect as many coins on this run as possible. Oh, I should have moved first. That was silly. That was a mistake. I'm good, thanks, Bev. It's so good that we actually have poison this early. Is this route familiar? That's going to follow this character. What? This, it seems like kind of a trickier opening level than I've had before. Need to be careful. Oh, we missed. Wait, what? Oh, familiar. Okay, he's dead. I was gonna say. Ooh, that's really good. We've turned him into meat. I'm actually just gonna chill, and I want our cleric to head over there. Get a heal off, possible. We're gonna punch this guy. I want to earthquake. Oh, he's dead. I'm still gonna earthquake this direction because I want to destroy the corpse so we can see if he's got any coins inside it. Yeah, it's a roguelike turn-based RPG by the guy that made The Binding of Isaac, and it's all cat themed. It's awesome. Okay, that was actually a little rough for our first round. But we are good. Revive a body to 1 HP. We actually don't need that. Swap positions with any unit. That unit becomes the alpha. If there's an alpha, this spell must be targeted. Rebuke. Deal damage to a unit equal to the damage that unit last dealt. Ooh. That could be huge. So you can see Ichiban is low on health. Maybe we can give him this mask that we just looted. That help with armor. Interesting aesthetic. I like. Yeah, all these guys games have like a similar sort of hand drawn aesthetic. I think it looks really cool. So Ichiban discovers a basket of fruit. The warm smell of fresh citrus and bananas lingers in the air, refreshing reprieve. So we can either examine it, eat it, or destroy it. But we have a 1. So this is basically like a stat check, like in Dungeons and Dragons, basically. So basically, we want the highest number possible. So let's try examining it. So these events happen periodically throughout the map. I'll explain that in a minute. Ichiban examines the fruit in the basket and finds one that looks fresh. She shares it with the rest of the party. The entire party heals 3 health. Nice, so. Yeah, I love the sound. The music in this game is so good. Like, some of the songs have lyrics as well, and they're all written from the perspective as if the singer's like a cat, which is hilarious. So anyway, so this game's randomly generated. Every single run's different. It's not one of those games, though. It's like, it's a proper roguelike in the sense that the point of the game is just to be able to just infinitely do runs. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end. There's 3 chapters, and you unlock more as you go, more areas and stuff like that. So there is a goal, but it's not just sort of like a Valheim style, like randomly generated worlds, but you may only play it once. The point is that you can do them over and over again, because you're sort of going to have to do lots. And so this is the alley. It's always the same sort of theme, but like what's along this path is what can vary, basically. And so we can see on the next tile is another battle, basically. Ichiban has healed, so that's good. All this money could be really good for our character. It can level up with money. So this is our thief. So yellow is always the thief, blue's mage, brown's tank, white is cleric. And you see we have this nail throw attack, which is a ranged attack, but because we've got this poison tips passive, it also means there's poison on our basic attack. So this nail throw will also do poison. And you see here, green is where we can go, but the red is like where our attacks will reach. So I'm looking for a tile here like this, look. There our attack can reach just from our first move. So thieves can move like really far and really quickly. So they're really good for being able to just deal damage right out the gate. Okay, okay, Ichiban is dead. And we might be able to revive him, but if his corpse takes damage, it'll explode and we'll lose him permanently. So we've got a mage here. I'm just gonna use the regular magic dart, which kills this rat. And then I'm actually not going to do anything else. So this is our cleric. It's our healer. So we're going to move over. And because we have a passive that allows us to revive when we heal, we can actually revive this guy. That's pretty much all we're going to do. So you see you gain mana at the end of a turn. See in the bottom right. So this is our tank. He also well, he can level up with 5 coins, so I'm gonna do that right now. So we do more damage. And can actually move a little further even. I think what I'm gonna do with the tank is I'm just gonna place him here. So he's sort of guarding our other guys, our other cats. The bigger threat's actually coming from behind here. Why do we only have 4 HP, I wonder? We never did heal, it's just our max HP became 4. That's like, I think it's because we lost a limb. All of a sudden, this thief is not great. Okay, so we poisoned this guy, and we're going to attempt to sever him again. You can sever an artery, might be able to get a bleed as well, but we didn't. He's going to die to 1 hit because he's only got 4 HP. I think our max HP is 4 because we lost a limb, but I'm not 100% sure. This maybe have been a mistake, but I think we can almost kill this guy. Or we can kill this guy from here. So we can actually kill 2 enemies by using that ranged attack there. And then now, try go this way. Well, we can actually use Hunt to get some damage onto this guy. And then I'm just going to absorb. So I'll convert basically my mana into health. Right. So I'm just going to start getting involved and heading towards the other big guy with the tank because he'll crush these people. I'm going to do an earthquake this way because we might destroy some of this stuff and there might be loot under it. There's only a little bit of money uncovered there. So he's probably going to die now again because he has like no HP in his character. The clerics actually could do quite a bit of damage, which I appreciate. I'm going to rebuke, so he's going to do the same amount of damage he last did, but to himself, which is an awesome ability that we just got. This guy's only 1 HP. I'm going to move to this grass. We will get some sort of advantage from being in the grass. Oh, that was I didn't mean to use that ability then. But it's okay. We had the mana to be able to do both. Right. So now we've only got this guy to deal with. It might just die or run off at some point, but I'm going to attempt to collect some money and stuff. Over here. And I'm also going to revive this guy. Okay, cool. Let's collect some of this money. Nice. I'm gonna spend it on leveling up this character. Let's see if we can... No, we can't quite. Is this going to get... No, we can't reach that bag from there. Oh, we should have got that coin there. There we go. I'm just trying to collect as many coins as possible. And getting this bag, it would be really good as well, but this enemy might run away and end the fight at any point. Or like do something to get itself killed. I'm actually going to leave this cleric here for now. And spit on the bag, maybe. Yeah, it ran away. Still, we got some money out of it. It's going to feel like we're not getting a lot of money because we're spending so much money. Because every time I get 5 coins, I'm using the ability on the tank to level up all of its stats. Because I just want to see how crazy we can get that character. Telefrag. So basically what's happened is at the end of a round, one of the cats levels up. And so it's Millicent, which is our mage. And so we get to choose what ability it gets. The teleport onto a unit, dealing damage to yourself and that unit. Blizzard, ice damage in a wide line with knockback. 1 that inflicts slow and has 15% chance to freeze. Chaos teleport to a random tile or teleport to any tile. We got it. Like teleport is so good. Go for that. So now we got a treasure tile. We get some random treasure and we got a gobbler. I don't know what that does. Let's see. Units that contact you are knocked back 2 tiles. It does give +4 constitution though. So maybe we can give it to this. Oh, I know why our constitution went so low. Right, we did get a broken paw, but I think we also... I'm just swapping over these items. I think there was an item it had down before that also broke. So Ichiban's now got 20 max HP, so he just needs to heal. Because this gobbler actually gives 4 constitution, which is the stat that covers your HP. So okay, maybe Ichiban actually stands a chance, I don't know. What's the best? The element of surprise or intimidation? Fly like a butthole fly. Stink like a pea. I always say. Quick, while no one's looking. Take this. Millicent got +2. What's that? Speed, I guess. So that's really good. Nice. So, got another fight here. Alright, so this is a bit of a boss. This gives us extra mana, which will actually allow me to teleport into range. So I can do a nice magic spell. Okay, this guy doesn't seem that powerful, actually. I'm keeping this guy here. Just going to move him next to the cleric for a heal. And then we can just insta-heal. And then we'll spit on the enemy. And I think we'll just stay here because I want to keep them close together whilst we heal up this character. Don't like that. Oh no, that's Ichiban's familiar. So this rat's friendly. So. It's annoying that. This is actually where we'd want to be, but obviously the dog just moved here. I was trying to be off angle. So we'll just move this way. If we do like this, we can actually move a little bit closer. Because that attack moves you ahead of tile. So I'm going to do an attack. -10, which is really good. And then I'm going to actually move away. I'm going to turn back. And then I'm going to do absorb, which will turn the rest of my mana into health. So we'll fully heal. Yes, we successfully blocked that attack. That's really good. All right, so Ichiban is almost ready for a fight. But it's getting pretty precarious. There is some meat there. But I think I'm just not going to do anything. Because I wanted to heal more. And then we'll heal again. Another +5. And then we'll do a rebuke on this character, which will deal the same amount of damage that he did on his last attack. Which is a really powerful ability again. And then I'm also still going to stay here. I want to protect Ichiban. So this is Ichiban's rat familiar that he gets because he's got toxoplasmosis. So we just get a random free attack there. And now we can move our attack into attack, which is going to be a bit more heavy damage here. Oh, we successfully petrified him, turned him into rock. That's really good. This guy can teleport. So we'll teleport into the action. Cast a spell on him to deal less damage because he's in there, but obviously kind of worth. And I'll teleport him over this way, and I'll face this way, and then because this guy's moved in here, we're going to put Ichiban into action. So we're going to do a regular attack, which will also do poison, and we can do Sever, which if it crits, we'll do a 5 bleed as well. Which it didn't crit, but it's worth a try. We can try again. And again, because all it takes is mana, so we still got mana. So getting a little bit unlucky on the crits, but that's okay. Because this guy's on the offense, we're just gonna go aggressive. Nice, open wounds finish him off. So that attack will deal more damage the lower it has, and it'll do it based on a percentage. So if it's really low, do a lot of damage. Right, Ichiban leveled up. If there's anything that can make him tankier, then he's going to be great. But he's really struggling right now with his, being disfigured and broken rib, broken paw. It's in a bad way. Teleport behind a unit. That's really good. Gain +% 10% dodge chance. Disable this spell if you have more than... Okay. Pierce. Gain to range to your attacks. Pass through shields. Ignore. Okay. Gain +1 temporary brace. Nothing that... I mean, this is going to be really good to be on the offensive with because we can have backstabs. I was thinking that... Right, what are these items actually? Pop cap. A lobbed attack with 1 knockback. That's got 6 uses. Could maybe add that to the tank. +5. Use +5 dex for the rest of the battle. Maybe. Now, this point in a run. So if you've played a certain level before, you have the option to take the hard route. On your first time through, you never have this option. Now, the hard route's harder, but it also gives you more loot chances, basically. More chance at money. Now, the plan was to take the hard route because there's a lot more chance of earning money. And because Enor can spend money to level up his attributes, I wanted to kind of farm to level him up. So you also get a lot more XP and stuff by taking the hard route. But I feel like things haven't been going that smoothly. But I'm still going to do it because it just, like, it's part of the overall strategy of this build. Like, if the build doesn't work doing it, then GG, basically. Okay, so there's a bit of money there, so we go straight to that. And then we chill. So there's lots of enemies here, but there are lots of regular enemies. Okay, he killed our rat familiar right away. Right, it's time to have Ichiban get into action here. We're going to have him play the offensive. Because his stats are kind of good now. I'm going to cast Rebuke on this guy. Wait, did he not do an attack? I thought he... Okay. Never mind, I guess. Let's just heal Ichiban. Okay, so this guy is poisoned now. We can probably just kill this guy straight up. Let's level up our stats. This is honestly not that good. So I'm just going to use it now, basically, instead of saving it. It's going to go for a backstab. So when you attack from behind like that, you do more damage. It's going to teleport over here to attack this guy. Should have used that attack, really. Absorb this to heal. And then I'm going to move on to this tile for the money. I'm going to level up again. Oh my god, I threw it at the wrong tile by accident. Okay, cool. Gonna get a backstab, so he gets +5 there. Just show up behind. So we'll actually get a crit. Which will also do poison, which will put him at 1 HP. And he's got 1 poison. So it means at the start of his next turn, he'll take that poison tick. And because he's 1 HP, that means he's dead. Let's start heading this way. Because I want to get this food. In fact, let's get this money. Okay. We'll end turn. So I'm just trying to farm items and stuff here. We don't want... Like, the round is over when everybody dies, right? So we don't want things to be over too soon. I'm going to teleport here. Just to guard from this cat whilst we work on destroying this bag to get the items out of it. Gonna move on to this tile for the money. We should be able to do something cool here. We did a push attack onto this rock and knocked it into the enemy, and that's what killed it. Right, so I'm going to move on to this food tile for some healing. And what else can we do? Nothing really. We'll just end it there. We can move on to this tile for some food. We could also attack this corpse to see if it has money in it, and it doesn't. So I'm going to spit on this bag again to help our mage here. Oh, I spat onto my mage by accident. Lol. I do definitely misclick the wrong tile sometimes by accident. Here for the money. We'll absorb the rest of our mana to heal. Then we'll spend another 5 coins to increase all of our stats. Does the performance of the stream and everything seem good, chat? Let me test a few things out. Changing scenes with like fancy animations and stuff. It seems fine to me. Okay, thinking if there's like a way we can get more out of this turn. I don't think so. Oh, that's a little bit of money there.
Meow.
That's good. We managed to get that to attack, to hit the bag we're trying to destroy, which might have loot in. So, wait, was there really nothing inside? Or we can get this money. Or we can get this money. And then we can absorb. And that's pretty much everything. Maybe we could try and destroy this corpse. Oh no, there's a box over there. We got enough money to spam this attack again. This guy's got to be getting close to being max everything, surely. He ran away. He ran away before we could get everything. I feel like almost always the enemies run away before I'm able to collect all of the loot. Are these stats sticking in between or not? I can't tell. Remember 3 luck for this guy. I don't know if it's all going up or not. Right, push through. Our tank leveled up, so we need to choose what we want. So we've got trample over 2 tiles in a straight line. Destroying any. This is a really good one. Force an enemy to move towards you. Stone breath, inflict petrify on the first unit in a line. Hose off, spray a unit with water, cleansing a default. That's actually pretty good, but push through is really good. Right, treasure time. Oh, lead mask is really good. We should definitely try and get that to Ichiban if he's still not got very good health. And then we can give this back to this guy. And then our cleric will give this mud mask. Awesome. Millicent discovers a partially buried treasure chest and digs it up. Millicent got a leather mask. Hell yeah. +1 leather, +1 brace. Sure. She can wear it. She earned it. Here we go. Fight time. Right then. Okay, enter. Lots of rats on the board, eh? I guess we go this way. Might as well kill that guy because we can. Maybe we can move within range and then cast shadow. Yeah, we can. Spawn behind and get a nice crit and a backstab. Also, okay, so part of that didn't even get through the armor. Let me go this way, I guess. Nice. Okay. We just go for this guy. And then we go again. Again. Now we'll just absorb the rest for health. And we could move here just to get a little bit of money. Oh my god, he hit straight for a rat familiar. The rats don't like a traitor, apparently. And spit on this dude. We'll do that a couple of times. Now he's 1 HP. So this guy. turn. Oh, it successfully blocked that attack, which is really good. We'll go here for the health. We'll level up again. Melee attack this dude. Doesn't even get through the armor. And now we can just teleport. Finish this guy off and turn him into meat. Nice, GG. Alright, things are going much smoother now. Okay. Ichiban. What does he want? Start each battle with stealth. That's interesting. I don't know what that does. 20% dodge chance. No, 50% dodge chance. Lose stealth when you get hit. Critical hits. Inflict immobilize and weakness too. On your 5th turn, gain all 3 stats up. Sorry, all stats up 3, not all 3 stats up. That sounds really good. When you use your basic attack, turn around and use it again. Whoa, that's really good though. You might attack your teammates. Could become a nightmare. Disco Biscuit. +5 charisma for the rest of the battle. And gain 6 mana. That's hilarious. So this is MDMA. So this guy's up 5 charisma. I think we give it to our... Yeah, we give it to this guy and then this to this because those both use a lot of mana. Got another event here. Only chance is a lick or leave, so let's try a lick. Ichiban took 1 damage. Jesus, it's not Ichiban's day, is it? Alright, we've got lots of money. And now we made it all the way to the store. And we're not going to have any money because we're spending it all on leveling up our tank. So boss time. Here we go. Queen Hippo. I don't know if we've fought this one. See if we survive this. So that only took 1 somehow. That was probably a waste. I'm gonna use these though. Nice. It is a boss fight at the end of the day. Might as well use our abilities. It didn't take a lot of damage actually. Our armor's doing a really good job there. Fine. No big deal. In fact, we can rebuke this guy. I guess we just move a little bit closer. What's our familiar gonna do? That's it. Okay. All right. Let's get our stats going up. We smack this guy. We're gonna damage our own guy there. I'm gonna go for it, I think, though. Oh, it's the wrong ability. I was thinking it was a different ability. Getting my runs mixed up. Okay, now the damage is starting to roll in. It's through the armor. Oh god, don't get a backstab.
Put 'em in a fryer, stick 'em on a griddle. A couple slices of bread, stuff a rat in the middle. If you're not too finicky, I'll make a fricassee.
Okay, heal. Let's just move over here, get some cash. I'm gonna walk over and just do damage to the clerics. It's actually not bad damage. Use this for the mana, so we can do a rebuke. Why are we only getting 1 damage with the rebukes? I don't understand. Because he's only doing 1 damage, but he's just knocking you around. Definitely a bit. Well, it wasn't a waste of rebukes, an ability. Right, punch this guy. Earthquake is what I thought I was doing, but it wasn't. Okay, can still sneak up behind. Get another poison on him. Might be able to get a bleed from behind. That could be epic. No? Come on, Sever, do it. Oh, it's not procking bleed. Still. Ooh. Ichiban goes down again. It's been a rough run for Ichiban. We're just playing cautious with the maze. Keep going back to hide. Teleport in for the attack. Go a little bit more damage this time. Oh no. Well, at least we can get backstab. We're gonna end up damaging. Oh freaking! Oh, that's good though. Let's do it. Push through this way. Nice. Everyone survived, so that's really good. What's right? Okay, cool. When you end your turn with exactly 5 mana, gain 5 shield and temporarily gain 5 kinetic spikes until the end of your next turn. Your basic attack is magic missile, damage scales or intelligence. That's really what we want. Right, what's everyone's health at? I don't know if this party really... I don't know. I feel like it's not going to make it very far. It doesn't feel as powerful as I thought. So I think we're just going to go home because it's kind of been rough. Yeah, it wasn't as good as I thought. We should have been dominating the first level. And it was a struggle. We barely got through. So we'll just get out with our resources. And speaking of which, I was actually going to end it there. I'm actually pretty tired. I already streamed for a few hours today. The point of today's streams on this account was just to test out streaming with different quality settings. Or something I did want to try. I forgot to test it earlier, so I'm just going to press it now. We've got this feature where we can do instant replays now. Doesn't really work with this screen, or does it?
Meow.
We can do instant replays, which is pretty nice. I want to test that out. But anyway, yeah, real test stream was earlier, and everything worked good. So I decided I wanted to do another quick test stream afterwards, just to test out the stream at even higher quality. But basically, I keep turning the stream quality up and then doing a test stream, etc. Although I will say it's very weird how the C drive seems to be getting like completely filled whilst doing this, so I have to look into that. But anyway, seems to have worked out good. But I'm going to call it there. So I'm pretty tired, and it seems to be a successful test. I'll watch the stream back, see if there's any issues with it. And then, yeah, if everything's all good, I don't know if I'm going to bump it up even more or not, to be honest. We'll see. But I'm going to call it there, chat. So thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, once I've finished testing all this stuff, like I still might do another test stream or two this month, just gradually increasing stream quality before going live on the main channel. But then we'll do that. We'll do some streams on the main channel. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.